I'll just show you a little bit how this kit's been mic'd up. I'm not going to go into ridiculous detail because there's plenty of YouTube videos of how to do all this sort of stuff, so don't expect me to talk about how I've done it or why. I'm just going to basically say a couple of brief things. So if I start with the shell, so I start with the kick drum. So there you've got an Audio-Technica Pro 25 on an out port. Nice boomy sound. It captures the click as well quite well, I think. A beta sound. I haven't got one inside because I don't like the beta sound inside and I just wouldn't use it anyway. Snare, I've got two. We've got a SM57, good off 57, they're capturing the room. Underneath it, a bit of an unusual choice. Underneath, right here, you can see that's a Shure Green Bullet mic. A bit of a lo-fi sound. I think it captures the kick drum, so it's almost like a knee mic. And I like that one for a lot of the sort of overtones on the snare. Tom mics, got an Audix D2 here and an Audix D4 there. Plain old simple, not really a lot to explain about that. Overheads, we've got a mono, so that is a Slate ML1 mic, capturing a mono image. We then have a spaced pair image, which are two ML2s, so one here and one here, and they'll be phase aligned with the mono when I get round to it. And then right at the end, up there, you've got a room mic, and then you've got another room mic, so I'm doing a stereo room pair, which I'll use in conjunction with the overheads to get a bigger sound for the kit. Cool. Sound check. So gold preset set it. So kick, snare, couple of toms, overheads, room mics, and they're going to be guided a bit. I'm going to do a bit of this in a second. So ready? So what are you doing at all? So I'm having a little look around. Kick, snare. Peeking. There's noise on that one. Check that in a second. That's Green Bullet. There we go. Seeming okay.
How did that go for tempo?
Right, what we have in front of us here is the drum kit recorded with lots of edits. The song's got 3 verses, 3 choruses and an end section. So what I've done is I took elements of the best bits and sliced it all together. Lots of different mics kicking around, so just quickly preview some. So kick drum, snare, Green Bullet, toms, laugh floor tom in this one. Rack tom, there's a rack tom sample there. Then you've got overheads, you've got the mono, stereos, rooms, guides. There aren't any guides at the moment, so I won't play those. But drum kit as a whole, just with the bare one, so I've muted a couple off just for the time being. Sounds a bit like this. That little section there, lots of crossfades, that's lots of different edits put together, seems to go through, so if you can't tell it was there, then did the job right. And there you go, that's completely unprocessed, needs mixing. One little edit right at the end, just right at the end of the piece, the drummer caught the tom mic. There you are. So just to get around that, because the toms actually haven't been used, I've just sliced that out. Doesn't matter too much because there's going to be a lot of gate on that track anyway. There you go. That's a completely dry drum kit that needs mixing, editing. Next thing I need to do though is put the bass, which is the next part of this process.